Hey, now, apparently I've got to redo this part of the video because apparently we've got to split this up now. But let's get back into it. So, I think that you shouldn't let external factors determine who you are. Now, what do you mean by that, Luke? Well, I think you should take accountability for your actions. I think that you should listen to what other people say. But when it comes time to having other people influence you, I don't think you should do that. Let's say someone looks at you and they say, "Hey man, you're kind of pudgy." And then someone else says, "You're kind of big, bro. You're kind of fat. Man, big boy, you eat enough?" Say some shit like that. My bad for cussing, right? So they say some stuff like that, and you're like, man, you say it back. You say, "Hey, you know what? You, all right?" So you get a little angry, you get a little upset, and you're like, "Hey man, I don't like that." And then you go, "Okay, let me take the 90% of them just like razzing on me out of the equation." That right there is caring what other people think of you. Don't let that opinion of them influence who you are. Don't let them influence that, and don't let them hurt your feelings about it. So if someone calls you fat, or someone calls you ugly or whatever, or someone calls you single as hell, don't let them determine your feelings on your own self. Take that information, though. Take it, strip it apart, take the emotion out of it, take the fact, and go, hold on, let me hold on to this. I put it right here. And then I take another one, and another one, and another one, and then I have a couple different responses here, and they're all saying the same thing. Now you start to think to yourself, okay, let me look at myself here. Let me say, okay, am I, regarding outside of dudes taking tren and stuff that are ripped as hell in the gym, I'm saying, am I happy with my body? Am I happy being single? Am I happy with my diet? Am I happy at my job? Am I happy at work? Am I happy with my education? Okay, so now you're asking yourself these questions, and these questions were brought on by the opinions of others. Now you start answering these questions. Yes, no, I don't know. I gotta think about that. No, that can't be right. No, I don't really care about what they said. That don't matter. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't really care what they said. This is what's good to me. I am fine with this. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I've done the research. I don't think there's any problem as being single for the next couple months. I don't think I'm that lonely. Okay. Those are some good options. You've answered your own questions. Now you have done internal work. You have taken something external, you have turned it into an internal question, and now you have answered that internal question. Now you have to say, okay, what are my plans of improving myself on my own, without other people involved? Everything that you do is entirely up to you. It is your choice. You have your freedoms. It is your freedom to do better or for worse for yourself. Don't let anyone influence who you are or what you will be able to do. That being said, so when you're influenced by other people, you're going to stop letting them influence you, right? You're going to stop letting them control how you think, right? I hope so. I hope you're better than that, bro. I hope that when the next person that comes up to you and says that, you're going to think about it. You're going to hold on to it. You're going to rip the emotions out of it. You're going to throw the emotions right back at them. Then you're going to take that fact. You're going to hold it here. You're going to make a list of people saying that fact to you. You're going to take all those, put them together, make it a question to yourself. You're going to take that question, you're going to turn it into an answer. You're going to say, am I fat? Yes, I am fat. I am 10 pounds overweight and fat. Okay. Now I'm going to take that 10 pounds of overweight and I'm going to say, how can I can lose this? Well, statistically speaking, I can lose about 500 calories a week, or 500 calories a day. That's a good deficit to have. I can also lose about 1 to 2 pounds a week, and in the next 4 to 6 weeks, I should be able to lose that fat. Okay, that is good. Now, what if I don't do that? Well, I need to relook at my goals. I need to figure out, well, maybe I need to go more extreme, or maybe a little bit less extreme. Maybe I should try only losing 1 pound per week. Or am I okay with that fat on me and I just start building up some muscle? So I still eat the same amount of calories. I am. All I do is I just try to increase my muscle, maintain the calories, get a little bit more protein into my diet, and then eventually, hopefully, I do pretty well. I get some more muscles, and then when it's time to cut again, that 10 pounds is probably 15, but then I lose it in a month. You see, so because you got more muscles now, you burn a lot more calories just existing, and now you're at a better standing. So you see what I mean? There's a whole process behind improving yourself, and it's a lot to navigate. And you can't simply dilute that down to, 20 people told me I was fat, so I just got to the gym. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose a bunch of weight, you're going to get skinny, and then next month you're going to be fat again. And you're going to be right back to square one because it was motivation. Someone motivated you externally, and that's just disgusting. Please, I implore you, once you watch this video, do not use this as motivation. Don't be motivated by my video. Be inspired, okay? I think inspiration is good. I think that mindset is good. I think consciously consuming this is good. I think your thought process and mindset are good, but never be motivated by a video. You can only motivate yourself with music and maybe a video, but don't entirely use these videos and this music and these podcasts to your motivation to go to the gym. Don't do that, brother. Don't. You don't want to do that. You're not going to get very far with that. What you need to do is take it and put it into your mindset. Put it in your calluses of your mind, David Goggins. Your toolbox for your brain. You know? Okay, I know that if I have someone coming up to me and calling me fat, I need to take the emotion out of it and go through the process. I need to go through this process of therapy, really. You are thinking through your mind. You're thinking about how someone else perceives you. You're thinking about how you perceive yourself and how you want to perceive yourself in the future and how you want to be in the future. That's a lot of work for your mind. That don't happen in one day. That takes work and dedication. That takes discipline. That doesn't take motivation. That takes work. You have to work at this. So when you go to the gym next time, you listen to your music, man. But listen to your music consciously. Acknowledge the fact that if your earbuds come undone right now, your earbuds die, are you going to be able to go to the gym still? Yeah, you better. Let's say if your gym is closed today and it's chest day, you're going to go home and do some push-ups, right? Like, don't just give up. I know you got some dumbbells at the house. I know there's a park near your house that you can go to do some pull-ups. There's always another option. There's always another alternative. You got to problem solve this, man. You got to figure out, man, how am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna improve? And that's how you stop caring about what other people think of you. And once you do that, man, your whole life is gonna change. You're gonna take accountability for your actions. You're gonna be taking people for their accountability, and you're going to make sure that they stay accountable for them too. You're going to hold people accountable to you. I'm like, I have standards for myself here, And I expect you to be at relatively the same standards. If you're not at my standards that I hold for myself, how can I respect you as a person or friend or a coworker or anything else like that, or in a relationship? So take accountability, man. And stop caring what other people think of you. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you.